Hey guys, it's been a while since I've done a video. Just thought today was an interesting day to talk about something I've been focusing on more the last 6 months, doing a lot more on psychology. Um, my technicals really haven't changed at all over the last 3 or 4 years. Pretty much the same. I've kind of honed some things, got a little bit better at reading the bars when I'm in an area, edge of the market where I want to go long. Things like that I've improved on and worked on, but mostly been focusing on psychology. And there was something interesting that happened today that kind of was pretty cool. A way I read the market that I wouldn't have read it before. And what it is the theory of mind. And I don't know if any of you are familiar with that idea. Theory of mind is the ability of a human being able to anticipate what another human being may do. And we all have this ability. Um, it's called, another word for it is empathy. You can empathize or understand where someone is coming from. You can probably guess what they might do next. For instance, if you're on the freeway, sometimes you can tell a car wants in your lane. You can just by the way they're slowing up or speeding down. You might see their head moving around in the car. You can kind of think, oh, they probably want in my lane. So either if you're a jerk, you speed up. If you're nice, you'll slow down and you let them in. Well, the same thing can be applied to the stock market. And this morning, specifically, um, I came in fairly bearish. In fact, I had a dream last night that the market was going to go down, and I was going to close a bunch of my stock positions. Mainly, there was this level. It looked like we were up thrusting it here. We do have some good strong demand here coming into resistance. Good reason to think that we might break through this, but on the same note, I was bearish. Everybody's been bearish. Everything I've read is bearish. Not very many bulls out there. So I had a dream that I needed to short the market, get out of some positions. So I came in ready to do so. However, when I came in, the structure of the market was telling me something totally different. Um, we had a spring down here. We had some negative news in China, and that brought the market down here. Yet the market went up anyways. Um, I initially thought we'd come down and test a little lower, so I started going short in this region here, and again in this region here, uh, and kind of got in and out, lost a little bit of money, and then noticed right about in here that price wasn't going down. Got out, I didn't go short, and price popped up. Then I started thinking there are a lot of people thinking the same thing I am. A lot of people are short. I was wanting to short. I'm a little frustrated the market's going up. I was actually kind of angry. I'm like, why isn't it going down? And then I looked here and I looked at the structure. I can see demand, no real supply anywhere in here. If you look at the Weiss wave, more demand than there was supply. And I started thinking it through, you know what? And I started thinking to myself, you know what? I think there are a lot of people short this market. It might go up. Structure's telling me the same thing. So I went long in here. And again, I added to my position right in here. Those of you familiar with Wyckoff at all would know that we had ease of movement up here. We had three closes all near each other in this range and a little key reversal bar. So I took a shot, went long there, anticipated this up thrust wasn't going to work because we had ease of movement going into it, wave structure changing, all these things going on. Added on here. I actually held on to the trade, still have most of it right now. I'm thinking we could gap higher. So I have a stop below this higher low. Have a good profit regardless, but I want to give this market a shot to go higher. But anyways, it was just more the idea of anticipating what the market may do based on what other people are feeling, and it worked out today. The technicals lined up with it as well. This is an idea I picked up from Denise Scholl's book. She's actually spoken on the forums before, and it's a really cool insight and a good way of looking at the market. I used to look at the market as an inanimate physical object that adheres to the laws of physics, which is not the case. We're actually trading other people, not an inanimate physical object. So if you can start thinking about these things in the terms of what other people may do, and you can do that best with theory of mind and empathy, and thinking what I'm thinking, and thinking about my thoughts and what my feelings were, um, I was able to go with the flow and kind of figure out, hey, obviously a lot of people are thinking this. They're probably angry. They're starting to close their short positions, or maybe they're trying to go short and then covering it. It keeps fueling the move to go higher and higher, which is something else happens. I think that could have been what was happening in here. And it helped me read the market better today than I normally would. I know in the past, sometimes I fight these things. I refuse to believe it's going to go up. By the time it's up here, I realize what happened and it's too late. I can maybe catch a little bit of this. I may have tried shorting in here again and end up losing money on the day, whereas today I was able to hold on. Anyways, thought you guys might find that interesting idea to think about. Again, that's Nish Scholl's book. Really good book. I recommend it.